All right.
What about praying in public? Should Christians pray in public? We've already talked about oath taking. Let's talk about another kind of religious activity here. Right. Should Christians pray in public?
Number 3-2. So, the Matthew 6:5-6 says, "And when you pray, you must not be like the hypocrites, for they love to stand and pray in the synagogues and at the street corners, that they may be seen by others. Truly I say to you, they have received their rewards. But when you pray, go into your room and shut the door and pray to your Father who is in secret, and your Father who sees in secret will reward you." However, 1 Timothy 2:8 says, "I desire that in every place the men should pray, lifting holy hands without anger or quarreling."
Right. So really the question should be here, not, should Christians pray in public? But, it says every place, so that means, they should be praying everywhere. Mm-hmm. So do we just pray in our... So Lyle suggests that this one here he calls this a hasty generalization fallacy, right? And a failure to read the text carefully. God isn't so concerned with where we pray, right, as he is about how that we pray, which is clearly the context of Matthew 6:5, right? Yep. We're not to pray like hypocrites, right? Right.
Who do it to be seen and say, "Oh, that person's so holy. Look at them standing out there and using big words, and they're spiritually above anything I'm doing. Look, I'm just going on about my day, but they're standing there praying. Ooh, that's really important." Yeah. Or we see that with the Pharisee and the tax collector, right? Who Jesus talks about in his parable. Yeah. The Pharisee stands up in front of the temple, waving his hand, saying, "Thank goodness I'm not like this tax collector," which I can understand that sentiment, especially around now. But the tax collector is humble. He beats his breast. He doesn't even look up towards heaven. He knows his proper standing. And the question that Jesus asks is, which one
went home righteous?
Yeah. And
justified.
Yeah. And so it's clear that the person who humbles himself before God understands exactly what his position is in relation to God, what his relationship is to God as far as his own righteousness, which is, if he has righteousness, then it's only given to you by God and through Christ's sacrifice.
Right. So it's the motivation for prayer.
Right.
Am I praying to appear, self-righteous? Well, it'd be better to go in a closet, right? Or am I praying to glorify God? Mm-hmm. Right? Am I praying to seek God's will, right? Well, then you can pray like that anywhere, right? So it's not, it's it's not where you pray, it's how, it's your motivation with regard to your prayer, really, is what's going on.
Right. And then when it comes to the 1 Timothy 2:8, Lyle has here, and rightly so, that Paul is perfectly consistent wanting men in all parts of the world to pray within the church and without dissension. So that's why, why does he mention that they should pray, lifting up holy hands without anger and quarreling? Well, it's because you're with other people. Yeah. So that's the desire. And so the following verses say, "Likewise, also the women should adorn themselves in respectable apparel, with modesty, self-control, not with braided hair and golden pearls, etc., etc." Talking about the type of attitude and kind of right standing you should have publicly within the church. Right. Yeah.
Good. Yeah. So I can pray publicly.
You can pray publicly. Just you should do it silently, or your reward is people think highly of you, and you probably that's it.
Yeah, that's all the reward I get.
Yeah.